Yeah, guys, this basically is part two of the last video, as we had some bad connection. All right, so as you come in, let me get a feedback on the audio, please, and let me know the sound of the audio if it's good or what. And thank you for joining me. Sorry about the audio just now, and welcome back to the live stream. This is basically a part two. Really appreciate your feedback, and I feel like the audio move better now still. So as we were speaking about, all right, welcome, welcome Elaine. I'm gonna use that name, and thank you for that, Skylar Barnett. I'm happy that the audio is better. So yeah, basically we're talking about the reasons why Jamaica is still a third world country, and I made some points in the part one of the video, which for those persons just joining us, you can actually view that on the replay that's being uploaded at the moment. All right. Yeah, thank you for joining me. And remember, guys, please share the video. Okay. All right. The next point I'm gonna look at is like lowered consideration for others. Late night, early morning, and vehicle loud music piling into buses and cars, to list a few. And the government really allow that because it not affect them. So the transport system, it's really a mess, is it? And that's one of the thing I worry about why we really can't be first world with that transportation system, is it? You know, inadequate infrastructure, lack of priorities, housing, hospitals, road, water, and electricity. Is it them not prioritize them thing? I think them prioritize more likely, to make them friends them happy. I don't know what them do when it come to the budget and all of that. What them put on paper, like the plans. I guess they write a lot of plans. I guess they have a lot of plans for the country, especially when it come to election. But then I don't know what them do or what them really think, or because I not see like them do not really. Is it? Weak or outdated policies, rules, procedures, guidelines, codes, regulations, and laws. Hey, me remember when a certain person, the head of a stronghold, they get arrested overseas because a false name. And when him come back to Jamaica, you only have to pay 100 Jamaican dollars because that's like it's still not the British, it's still not under the British law. After that, them change it just 100 Jamaican dollars. So the laws them not really update. You know, the loss of family structure, particularly the male role model, to be present in the home. We don't really have none of that. Like 70% of the male them missing in the homes. Is it? Guys, let me get a feedback on the audio and the visual. Can I see like me have like a glitch over here, so no. So let me know. This is one of the next main thing where all about as a country. I devalue Jamaican dollar less than 1 cent against the US dollar. Can you imagine at one point the Jamaican dollar did way, well, I'm not gonna say way above, but it was actually more than the US currency at one point. I mean, I don't know what happened after that. It just start going down, down, down. Is it? No national unity of purpose, just zones of political deprivation. You see, them people are not really, yeah, English girl, yeah, I really hope so because I was seeing this thing, and if you go to the Elite Jamaica Twitter page, you'll see a retweet of like this documentary type, uh, this documentary type, like it's a documentary type video, which they were saying that Jamaica, the economy is, it has started to grow a little. It is going up, And I don't really see it. I mean, I miss more road and make and all them thing, road and fix and all that, but I don't really know what going with the economy, you know. Yeah, blessings, my friend from India. Hello back to you and hello to India. Don't big up on yourself, man. Yeah, man. You know? So those were basically my assessment, my points and why Jamaica is still a third world country. As you know, it's a two-part video, so you can go back to part one and see the rest. But in conclusion, the lack of improper, too many inconsistencies, weak, waste, poor, low, inadequate, and lost. All the notes are the base society, the basement of Jamaica. This is a lack of better quality standards. You see, we really need this thing need for really just like turn around because the powers that be, the persons in power and the persons that have the responsibility to do all of these things, them not really make it them priority. You know, not really. You see, priority should be healthcare and education, and I not see that. Priority should be water and electricity. I not see that. You know, what I see them people are prioritize, I feel like put on a show for overseas investors, for them can sell things to the overseas investors, sell part of the country, this and this. Put on a show for overseas powers so them can get deals, so them can get like trade routes opening up, which it can really benefit the country in certain ways because the money still got enough for them pocket, you know. So at the end of the day, I don't know what them I do. I really try to figure out, and guys, I really try to like break down certain topics as to what's going on, why Jamaica poor, why Jamaica not independent. But at the same time, yeah, Jamaica produce a lot of sprinters. Basically, well, I don't know not. Come like a yam and banana and them thing there. Is it? Is it? But I guess you see Jamaica is a country of trends, and from one person do something, everybody want to do it. So I guess in that time it was just all about sprint, you know. So because of that, you know, we have a lot of sprinters because persons see Usain Bolt become one of the world's greatest sprinter and well the fastest man in the world. So then persons are going to aspire to become sprinters themselves. You understand? So you find that we in the tropics we get a lot of sunlight, you know. So I guess we must use them more freer. That is just my opinion still. I can't like tell you it from a medical point of view or from a scientific type point of view. I just can give my opinion on the whole thing. Okay, English can you say diversify industry, corporations and utilities, some public, some private sector. Those abroad could invest a bit more. Well, that are true. That are true. You see, persons not really like the private sector, but I think the private sector doing a lot because if not for them company really, if enough people have shares in them company like the public, they have shares in enough of them company, would I really get like would I get better service? You understand? So if we diversify the like the utilities and all of that, but you know, when I say that, what you mean for like nationalize them or no? When I say diversify, I mean like put it out there. Yeah, that's the thing where where what name Manuel de Durang, where Michael Manuel de Durang in the bus system, the utilities and all of that. And if the country can't maintain itself, it can't go maintain them thing there because we don't have the resources. So that's where we did actually go wrong at one point. You see, man, we are Singapore did up on the same level when it comes to economy. Is it to like to revenue inflow? And for some reason, after they did that, and then the election after that, everything just start go down. All right. Skylar Garnett. Yes, I think it can happen. But you see, let me tell you what. You see, if the powers that be, if them decide to make changes to certain things, it's gonna be radical change. It gonna be some really harsh. It'll come with a lot of harsh punishments for crimes and all of that. It'll be some only for changes in a quick time. But any country can indeed become a first world country. Is it them? It'll go cost taxpayer. Yeah. because we are gonna need more investment in the country. I need more resources to run the country. We are gonna be independent. We have to be independent in some format. We have to can fend for ourselves in some ways. But any country can do it. Well, except Trinidad and Haiti. I just have to say that. Yeah, but any country can do that. You see me? Because it's all about being like being in line with the agenda of the United States. Which you don't want to do that, but that's what that are what them require for your country become a first world country. You have to basically do things for them way. You have to up to standard. You understand? Yes, Skylar Garnet, we are rich in culture and heritage and all of that, but we're gonna be listed as a third world country. You know, so that really affect the face of Jamaica all over the world. That affect tourism. That affect business investment. That affect everything when it comes to the country because a country listed as a third world country meaning that it's a country not developed. That means it's a country not developed. You know, so investors are not gonna want to invest in a country that's not developed, or even if it was but where is the second world countries that are being developed, where are those countries? Me not understand that part either, because there should be, you know. All right, studying Makai, it's the first I'm seeing you. Actually, me have an eye problem. I did a surgery on this eye, which it's not fully healed, and I do not see from this one. Light mess with my eye. My subscribers actually know that, and that is why I wear my glasses. It's like two videos I've ever done where I haven't got my shades on. So now that I tell you, maybe you can understand. All right. So anyway, back to what I was saying. With that said, and sorry about that. I guess most of y'all know that that's the reason why I wear my shades. The light affect my eye, and actually every morning I wake up, I just feel pain. Once I get up out of the dark and face the light, it's like I'm a vampire. I feel like pain in my eye. There are times in the night where I'm walking on the street and the light from the motor vehicle is like more under the ground. You know, so I don't wear my shades to hide from people. You know, I actually wear my shades to hide from the sun because it hurt my eye. You know, so studying Makai, I know you never know that, but my facts are research based. I do a lot of research, and this is something I'm really um I take my time out because I'm really interested in the growth of Jamaica. That's why I really try to put the good side of Jamaica out there. My daughter is 6, and then I wonder in a couple of years if tourism get messed up and all of them thing. What that's the main income of the country. What persons are gonna do because that bring in most of the jobs. I don't want years from now my daughter be walking on the street can't get a job or not like that because the country economy gone down so low so persons can't get job. So I try to get the good news out there, try to get tourists to realize that well Jamaica is still the gem of the Caribbean, the best country in the Caribbean. People now go to see and trouble you or do stuff like that. I live in Jamaica, I go to 14 parishes, them have taken tours I've taken tours with tourists, taking them to places where we never even go before, and they are back in the states. They're safe. So I guess if you come to Jamaica and get mixed up with the wrong crowd, well, that's your fault. But and I'm not saying to come to Jamaica and stay in the resorts. You can go out and experience the country, experience the culture, get the vibe, meet people, and all of that. But just like any other country, even in your own country, you just have to be safe. You just have to try to be safe and always look out. Yeah, as my last video, Skylar Garnet, and you can check that out. It's coming back from, you see, whatever countries that the Europeans went to and they did not conquer, they did not set up like fundamental law. They did not set up any like foundation for the country. Those countries that they colonized, the countries that they went to and they were comfortable where they make money and them thing, them take the law, the law from them yard and then bring it down and make sure everything works. So you find say countries like most of Europe, New Zealand, and Australia, and them place. Them place them prosper, you see it. But then with the Caribbean, I'm not gonna go like Africa and them place, but with the Caribbean, they lost out to diseases. Them disease beat them and they are what them beat them bad, the time them beat them bad. So because of that they didn't set up any structural foundation for the country. So from them time the Jamaica just the behind time and most of the Caribbean countries that's what been happening. So we become a third world country because no foundation never set from them time. It's like parents and a child. Is it? Oh sure you can visit Jamaica. Jamaica is a country free to visitors. I guess you're living in India. Um, I would be able, if you give me an email address, I would be able to email you and let you know all the requirements to travel to Jamaica from India. But I'm not able to do that now, as I've got the information with me. But we can do that for you still, because you're one of my regular subscribers, one of my regular viewers. All right. So yeah, so stuff can change. I really think stuff can change. I really I think about this optimistically. Stuff can change. Is it? One of the next thing, you see, with a democratic system where a person gonna be in power for 4 years, I'm not sure if they're gonna be in power for the next 4 years. Them are gonna grab and hold on things where like them are gonna grab because them are gonna say, they're gonna be like, I don't have to win the next election, so it's best I grab what I can take now. And that is what been happening. Persons just politicians just grab what them can take because they're not sure if they're gonna win the next election. If you see, politically speaking, this thing, I just feel divide and conquer. But if it was one person that actually in control of the country, that person would be more secured and know that well, yes, they're the person in control. They haven't got anyone against them, so I guess they'll do better work. But a person when not sure about them status, if they're gonna come out of power the next 4 years, I think that cause a problem. All right, my friend from India, I'm gonna send me your email address so I can send you details as to the requirements to visit Jamaica from India. That's what I can do for you, and we can hook you up with one travel agency. We can make you get like 35% off your travel and all of that. Yeah, because we have affiliate marketing with free air flights. That's a company that provide. Well, it's a travel agency. All right, so email me and we'll speak off here. All right, back to what I was saying, and yeah. So as I was saying, stuff can change. And where y'all watching from? Let me know where y'all watching from, so we can really have a feedback as to the countries that you guys are watching from. And yeah, yeah, you're welcome, my friend from India. So guys, yeah, I was saying, you see, okay, Skylar, go ahead. Okay, so I don't really understand what you're trying to say, but yes, I think I get your point. That stuff change, yeah, because them never have light and water. Them have light and water now in 2019. Stuff change. And do you guys know that Jamaica was one of the first countries in the Caribbean to have like phone, like telecommunications, telephone. With internet, we are the first in the Caribbean to be an internet to have an internet provider. So we are like a bit above the rest, so we should try to maintain the growth we really are fine over the last 2 years and aim for that, for just for make the economy go up. Even if the country not become a first world country, but stuff can be different, stuff can work. And persons really have to adapt to the incoming culture where we really get technologically advanced. Yeah, that's true. Every Caribbean country, it really bad. Guys, did you see this viral video going around on Facebook or on WhatsApp about Jamaicans who went to Haiti to purchase firearms and they were They were mutilated by the Asians. Yeah, I can't share that video. Then now I'm not gonna share that video. But I'm wondering if you guys have seen that video. It's really graphic, and me not think that video have circulate now upon the internet. So would I really advise anybody to get that video, just tap it in a circulation instantly and send it to nobody else. Is it? Well, my friend from India, that up to you. I couldn't give you advice on that if you can meet them. If you're coming from India as a celebrity, maybe you would be able to meet them still, but you're gonna be a tourist. So you go to the consulate and if at that you really come out to meet those persons, then I guess you will be able to meet those persons. But otherwise, from that, I'm not really, I can't give you any advice on that for real. Them are boys are watching from England. Thank you for joining me. Welcome. Thank you for joining the live feed. And feel free to give your points. And what we're actually speaking about is why Jamaica is still considered a third world country. You know, I did a video 2 days ago. Why is Jamaica so poor? And I really got great feedback on that video. So that is the reason why I decided to follow up with this video. And this is actually a part two in the live feed. The other one is being uploaded as I had bad internet connection, so I had to cut that video shortly. So yes, so that we are talking about. Feel free to comment, feel free to share your points. All right. But stuff can change. Persons need to adapt to the incoming culture, as I'm saying. We need to like the educational syllabus. They need to include stuff in the syllabus like more what am I say now? They need to prioritize IT, you understand? Um, they need to like prioritize stuff that's gonna allow persons to get jobs like online. You understand? People have to learn to write code and them things is it because even AI is getting more and more like rampant where persons there are companies using AI right now. You know, sooner or later you got a gas station, you know, nobody a pump the gas, you know, a cashier in the supermarket. You understand? The medical institutions, in the hospital, you know, really AI is taking over in so many ways. You understand? So persons just have to really, it don't make no sense you learn how to pump gas, but you learn how to program the software where run the AI will pump gas, if you understand what I'm saying. So we have to head towards the future. There. We can't run from it because it's the future. It's something coming. It's not something that's gonna go past us and miss we. As somewhere we are head, it's the future. I really have to head towards the future there and prepare yourself for the future there. Re-educate yourself for the future there. You see me? Because another person will learn already or the person where willing to learn or the person we're willing to learn and then learn again. Is it? You have to learn where you learn already and then learn again because there's a lot, you know. Yeah, man, the future is already here, but at the end of the day, even if we're living in the future now, we're still heading to the future. There's still the future that we're heading to, you know, because we're not actually living in the future because it doesn't stop. Life, even without us here, it's gonna be an infinity. So we still head towards the future. We have to prepare ahead of time. You understand? So we actually are living in the future from 2000 because cell phone and them things just come from way like suddenly. The other night, I talked to somebody, older fella, I'm about not really old, I'm about 50 something. I must say, I can't believe say the people them come with the cell phone and the thing them and not even tell who say oh that them don't come up because those persons are used to sending letters and all of that, you know. So we're living in the future. So if we learn from all of this, all of the progress, yeah, all of that technological advancement, yeah, and if we learn from this and know say yo, we're head somewhere we have to prepare ourselves, we have to prepare our kids for the workforce because you know we really state that wrong because schools and universities are prepare students for the workplace and them not prepare the workplace for the students, you know. So that our next point again where we actually have a wrong. That one of the things where I worry about is it. What me believe in is the fact is alright. And more on a listen. You see, persons build cell phones, persons build cars, persons build airplane, and build the engine for run the airplane, but it's all human. And a man like me and you do them thing there, is it? When the Almighty create, we never create someone with half a brain and someone with a full brain. You see, the information is out there. Persons who really aspire to do those things, them do them research, them get the knowledge. Because no matter what in the world you're there, I mean, no want nobody use no excuse. No matter where in the world you're there, you have access to the information. Them use them knowledge and then become productive in the sense that them start create things where other persons can't create. You know, the doctor that did my surgery, me can do what she do, but because of her research and she was serious, she went to school, she went to college, she did her PhD, she get the information and the information that that the information lead that's why persons call it education, is it? But it's all about just having information. Is it? So persons get information and then utilize it, them use it in a sense where them do things that other persons can do and then we worship them like gods and like we buy a different cell phone every year and all of that. But what I want to really look on is the fact that we can actually do our own research and become like those persons. We can do our own research and create our own stuff because of the same thing them do. Them read books, them go school, them go college. Some of them never go to school and college. And if you really listen to the biography of some of them people that create some of the greatest inventions, them never really have no great school time, but they came out and they did their research, them train themselves, them re-educate themselves, and they did it. You understand? The computer me I use right now, somebody built it. You know, it robot man put it together and assemble it, but human hands actually create the circuit board, they create the IC circuit and all of that. You understand? So those are persons who actually they learned and they use their education just to like further their studies and they were able to create like marvels. They were able to work miracles. You understand? So anybody can do it. The information is out there. Is it? Watch your TV. AI. If I think AI will merge with humanity, mm, I think it's already happening. Seriously, I think it really happened already. Um, persons need to really be educated that them not to fear them things. They not to learn to program the things them. It can merge with humanity. You see, it really can because one time gone, no car and bus and plane and them thing they never there. And when the first one created, when they were about to create the first one, the same thing people would wonder if it would work. It worked. We're just heading towards the future and there's nothing we can do about it. It's already happening places. So what we are good about it? Yeah, I really realized that the economy has really been growing over the last 2 years. Yeah, it's already happening. Watch your TV, is it? We're already being merged with AI because you see, Siri and them people, me all call Siri a person. Siri and them software, that's actually AI, and there are persons who one day in a person them not use the Siri, one day in a person wanna use your phone, and the phones are so smart and them learn from you. The phones actually learn from what we did, from what we do on a daily basis. You see? So yeah, man. So guys, give me a feedback as to the audio and as to the visual. Let me know if the audio is good and if the visual is good. Oh, you love Jamaica, the Jamaican people. You love them bad or you love them good? I don't understand. So guys, remember if you haven't subscribed to Elite Jamaicas yet and you wanna help Elite Jamaica to grow and go further, give you better content, consider subscribing. I just not even consider about it. Just hit the subscribe button, and yeah, man, so that we can actually because that help grow. Is it the more subscribers is the more watch time? And let me break down because of people now tell you this because they know I know that, but the more subscribers is the more watch time, and basically my ads get shown more. We know somehow most of you guys now really click on the ads and go buy nothing and go to the websites, but that really help me a lot. And it would be really nice if you guys not skip the ads. If you can watch one or two ads, that would really help Elite Jamaica. As you notice, I don't ask for donations or stuff like that. Alright? Because I love what I do. I love to teach people. So I don't ask for donations and stuff like that. So your views and your subscription, your likes, your comments, that's what helps Elite Jamaica to grow, alright? Yeah, we are evolving up, really are evolved for real. When I really look at the kids coming up now, the stuff that they gravitate to and what them really learn quick are stuff we couldn't understand it when we were younger. We wouldn't at least, well, I think if it was in our time, then I think we would really gravitate to it just the very same. But because we have grown past that age, them kids growing up now, they're gonna like, yeah, we really like that because they're not gonna be totally different. And just the way you look on life, the way you live your life makes a big difference in the person you are, you know? Skylar Garnet, you're watching from Guyana, thank you for letting me know that. I don't really get a lot of views from Guyana. So I really appreciate you being here and for you watching and sharing, giving your feedback and all of that. All right. Um, Skylar Garnet, sorry about my item, but nothing can really want to look on my item, is it? Hmm. So yeah, give me some why you guys think why Jamaica is still a third world country. Because really want to hear what you guys think about that, or what you think caused that to happen. Why we still remain a third world country, or why is there even a listing? Why is there even a listing for that? And once again, guys, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you all being here with me. So this is what helped Elite Jamaica to grow. You know, if I really love for you guys to watch the last video I did because I really shared some very great points in that. Like, why is Jamaica so poor? I've been doing these topics from the other day. Why is Jamaica not independent? Is Jamaica independent? Is Jamaica safe? So there are some very great videos on the channel. I don't know, it's a 300 add video on my channel, so y'all can check out the channel. Is it and y'all can subscribe because it's gonna be great content. Like every week, y'all gonna have like 4 or 5 new video anyway. So I don't make comedies. I'm gonna put up music videos and all of that. It's just educational stuff. I'm breaking into like more commentaries about Jamaica, about the economy of Jamaica, about the crime in Jamaica and all of that. Still doing top 10. I realize my subscribers like the top 10 richest anything, richest musicians, richest politicians, richest celebrities. Yeah, I realize I get good feedback for that. But at the end of the day, I can't just be speaking about that. I really have to like talk about stuff will affect the country, issues at hand will affect the country, is it? Because nobody not really do that. I mean, I like call people name, but so flow and new link them and them people that them not do that. What them do, them come online and them talk about the bad things them happen in Jamaica and try to break down the country so bad. All because what I really think is that so flow can't come back to Jamaica and new link I like Jamaica for some reason, I don't know. But I'm not bash nobody, but when I do that, I'm go against the current. Everybody do that. Everybody want to show crime and violence in Jamaica because that get them views, that get them subscribers. I went against the current and show the great parts of Jamaica, show the good sides of Jamaica. Let people know that Jamaica is still the gem of the Caribbean. So that works for me. My channel don't really grow fast like for them own, but them kind of people will sell out. Just sell out them country just for the views and for the little change with them get. It's not about the money for me, it's not about the views, it's about getting my voice across and getting feedback from persons and really seeing where Jamaica is heading as a country, you know. And basically that's it. You know. So yeah, and I just some stay my talk straight. I'm clear. I'm really busy about people, Because at the end of the day it's facts, it's the truth. So as I said guys, thank you for joining me again. I really appreciate all you guys being here with me and being here with me for so long. I really appreciate that. Although you not talk to me, but yeah, you guys are all here. I know persons goodly put on them phone and I do something else. I put on them phone and I look lunch or something. Really appreciate that, you know. Yeah, man. So yeah, and I hope that when I go live, y'all will be a part of the E team. You know, I'm gonna be doing merch shortly. You know, I'm gonna have the Elite Jamaica shirts. I've got any ideas as to how I'm gonna do those. May have the print line up already, may have the shirt them line up, but as to the logo, may I wonder if we put the Elite Jamaica logo I'm use for the channel, if we put that on the shirt them, or if we just make them write Elite Jamaica, or if we just use Elite and I use Jamaica and make a logo for Elite to put on the shirt them. I'm gonna do mouse pad and I do cups. You see me that include the shirt them, mouse pad and cups. So if you could give me feedbacks as to those, I would really appreciate it because honestly, I don't know the design for put on the shirt. I don't know what people are gonna like and all of that. I'm not really a brand fanatic, you know. I, all I shirt I have this like 4 years now. That's just me. But as I said, I don't know if I put the logo up on the shirt then or write out the thing I just put Elite with a different logo for the brand. But that's where I'm heading, you know, and that's gonna be ready by January. So I can get your shirts to support Elite Jamaica, you know. Um, yeah, but I'm gonna have special shirts for the Elite team. So if y'all need those too, you can get those. As you know, I don't really know nothing about them brand thing and anything. My thing is about getting the information across, is it? But if it helps to grow the channel where we can like purchase equipment to run the channel better, that work, and I'll do that. Is it? So for those watching on the replay, you can let me know like the what we can put on the shirt then. Whether I'm gonna put the logo that I use now, the Elite Jamaica logo that I use now, or I'm gonna write Elite Jamaica out. You know, fancy writing. Or I'm just gonna use Elite. The brand is just gonna be Elite with a different logo for Elite, you know. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. But those them have to be out by January, you know, because I don't have the people on line up to do all of that. The cups and the mouse pads. People not really use mouse pad again because people are use track mouse. So I'm not really sure if persons are gonna need mouse pads, but I'm gonna have mouse pads and cups and t-shirts. Mhm. So guys, remember you can like the Elite Jamaica Facebook page. You can follow the Elite Jamaica Twitter. You can follow the Elite Jamaica Instagram, Tumblr also. And don't forget to subscribe to Elite Jamaica for those newcomers that are here. This is like the place to come to learn about Jamaica and the Jamaicans. I want to know that is it. Y'all get fresh content here every week. Every week you get like 4 or 5 videos. So it's a good place to be. I do live videos regularly. I like to get your feedback on the channel and all of that. And one more thing, I think we should have do that now, you know. I did do one moderator the other day. I'm on 5 moderator. I need to have 5 moderator in my chat. That's when I go live. Me have moderators who can like, yeah, do the things them when people not behave themselves and all of that. Is it so? I'm gonna need 5 moderators. I have one already, so maybe I need 5, maybe I need 4. I'm not sure yet. But I'm gonna need 5 moderators for my channel, and I'm gonna select those moderators from my subscribers. So the next live feed I'm gonna do, and I'm not sure when that's gonna be. It could be later or tomorrow, but most likely it will be tomorrow. Next live feed I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be selecting moderators for Elite Jamaica. So that when I go live, you have people who can like remove people or block people from the thing you are, you know, because sometimes I've got the time to do all of that while I'm live. Is it? And then sometimes the comment them come in and I see them before you guys. Sometimes I see them before me too. Is it? So that's that. I'm gonna be selecting 5 moderators. So anybody who are interested to be a moderator, I know say you can deal with the thing. Just show me your hand. I'm gonna decide if I can work with that. Is it? Yeah, man. So the part one for this video is up, and yes, so you all can watch that video once we're finished here. Here, that video is up. And as I'm saying, I'm seeking moderators for the channel. You know. Guys, I don't want to be too long on your time though. Because I don't know if a lunch break in a depot or if you know wash or if you know cook or clean or what. But y'all can put the phone down or just continue doing what you're doing. As I like getting the time because as you guys know that's what helps to keep Elite Jamaica going. That's what grows Elite Jamaica. You understand? So yeah, the next video is up and out. Can't believe I saw me look on camera. That's why I'm afraid of camera sometimes. So I'm gonna be selecting moderators for this channel. I noticed that person's clicked like, but I can't see a person that clicked like. I don't know who clicked like. So just comment in the comment section so I can know who is interested in becoming a moderator. In Jamaica, it's now 12:59. Call it 1 o'clock. It's 1 p.m. That's in the PM after midday. All right. Yeah, so it's 1 o'clock in Jamaica. What time is it in India? Yeah, what time is it in India now? I really, really, really appreciate you guys being here with me. Like seriously, yo, Jano, I've beat one more of my record again because my last video, the longest video I did, the longest live stream I did was for 40 minutes. Now I'm gone 41 minutes. Something, my battery's still up and running. So, what you guys want to speak about in the meantime? Let me know. 11 p.m. Wow. Okay. So that means you're 11 hours ahead of us. You're 10 hours ahead of us. Okay, that's a total different time zone. I really appreciate you staying up and watching this video. And that's one of the reasons why I always try to go live at midday because everyone can get a chance to view the video. You see, because if we go live in the morning, persons are going to work and all of that. But midday persons are on lunch, or persons are off work, or some people just get ready to go in bed. You know. So yeah. So I really appreciate y'all being here with me. Y'all here and help me brought the record. Skylar Garnett, I'm gonna be giving you a shout out in my next video. Not a live video, but the one where like a commentary. That's an edited video. So I'm gonna be doing that shout out video. And for those who are always here, I told I was gonna give shout outs. Don't think me forget. I was just getting some work in, me have put in the work because whoa, yo, Brian, are you me just a talk about, like you all who hear and say, tell me something, I give you a shout out. Don't think I forget, is it? Don't think I forgot your youth. Because, me just a try put in some work because, me still have to keep the channel up on a level. So I was trying to, like, get some videos in. I have to secure the salary, you understand? So, I'm gonna be doing a shout out video. I know that video that go long because a whole heap of people me have to shout out and some whole heap of channel to big up. You understand? So, it's gonna be a long video. You see it. Blessings, man. TBDH. You said to call it Brian, right? Yeah, man. Thank you for joining me. Me da wonder where you was, cause I know you're always here when I go live, and that is why I really appreciate you guys, and I really thank you again for being here with me. Is it? But what we're gonna talk about, like the couple remaining minutes for me, because maybe me just go hour and done. I've never done a video that long. Is it? So what can we speak about in the couple remaining hours? The couple remaining minutes. I'm sorry. And Brian, we were actually speaking about why Jamaica is still a third world country. The things they will make Jamaica still remain a third world country, is it? Good night, my friend from India. Blessings. Have a wonderful night. And thank you for joining me again. I hope the next time I'm live, you're here. All right. And you're one of those persons that are going to get a shout out from me on my next video. Honestly, I can't pronounce your name. So, your last name is Ramachandran. Let me know if I pronounced that correctly. Yoga. Guys, give me a second, all right? Yeah, guys. So I am back. We're not really going nowhere far, you know. Yeah. So what are we gonna speak about in the little time that we have left? And yeah, what you guys wanna know about Alex? What you guys are curious to know about Elite Jamaica? And yeah, what are your questions? Let me answer some questions from you guys. It's been a while I've answered your questions. It's been a while I've answered some of your questions, so let me know what's up, guys. Um, no, like on YouTube, the educational video. Why Jamaica is like a great country. Nobody YouTube channel. Sorry, guys. All right, guys. I'm not pay that Muhammad bin Ayada. I'm not pay that person. No mine here. Somebody just comment about like of some tourist persons. Yeah, guys. Yeah. So, what are y'all questions? Ready to answer the questions y'all wanna ask. And thank you all for joining me again. And I brought the record, and really I brought the record at time because I think I'm gonna go like an hour. Yeah, the knowledge. No, I know Skylar Garnet. I don't think it's the knowledge. I don't think it's the knowledge of those persons. What I think, as I told you earlier, I think that because of these countries, all right, them to make sure the politician is secure. Remember, says a job them a do. So with a person put in a power for 4 years and not being sure if them are gonna be in a power the next time election run, them are gonna grab. You understand? Them are gonna grab all of them can grab. You understand? So that's one of the main thing we break we as a country, is it? We need proper governance, and the persons that are in power, we still have to remember, say, yo, not even we, the persons that really, the powers that be, is it? We have to remember, say, them people, them a politician, yeah, but them need to get paid, them need to be comfortable, because if they are not comfortable, them are got teeth, you understand? Them are going to take our own taxpayer money, is it? Yeah, man, that go happen. Hold on a second. I'm gonna come out for this, yeah? About 10 more minutes. Yeah, so Skylar Garnet, that's what I think, you know. So yeah, I don't know. And the prime minister that we have now, I think he's one of the only two prime minister, he and PJ Patterson, who actually have a degree in political science. So maybe that's why we are see a little growth, and maybe trim of him wife behind him or back him, because we don't normally get prime ministers who have wife or husband or them thing. I mean, I know what's wrong with them. But yeah, maybe that's why we're seeing a little bit of growth. You understand? So any more questions? Yeah, guys. So I'm back. Oh God, you know, cut left me. Brian, that message was retracted. You can like rephrase that so that we can know where it is. Alright, if I'm mistaken, I type it over quickly. As you know, me like do other stuff too. So sometimes me like I forget up. Yeah, guys. So we have 8 minutes leave. Get your questions in so I can know what I want. If y'all want me to cut the live though, let me know. If like 5 people tell me cut the live, I'll cut it right now because we broke the record. I'm gonna really want to keep on the lunchtime. It's like 8 minutes after one. I know persons have to go back to work. You know. That's something. Oh, tax rates in Jamaica. Yeah, good man. Tax rates in Jamaica. Let me see. Tax rate. uh, let me be honest about this. Me not pay tax. I mean, I really know nothing about that. But me not, yeah, me not pay tax. So I want to pay tax at the supermarket or the gas station or stuff like that when I purchase something. Is it? Me not pay tax, so me not really know about that. But me not really hear nobody a complain. Is it? Me not really hear nobody a complain. You know. Um, I think persons more complain about the GCT, general consumption tax, and them tax there. Is it? But me not hear the landowner them a complain and go pay tax and stuff like that. I know so some of them maybe they're not complaining just about paying none, but you know. But I think it's rather standard. I know some more persons are gonna complain about. I think it's cheap because for lease land of Jamaica more time you lease some place you pay like 1 2 grand for the year. So it's cheap. I think it is cheap, but I don't pay taxes. I don't have no reason to. I don't hide from taxes. I like me hide from taxes, but I don't have no reason. You understand? Yeah. So I don't wanna the powers that be find me out and ask more. I'm gonna pay taxes. I don't have a reason to. So guys, any more questions? Guys, I wanna think, man, think that for do well, I'm thinking about doing a collab with Rapper Crapper. I wanna think about it. I don't really like the collab idea and thing, but I was actually thinking about it. Because I've got like that's still a me I think about that, alright? Don't get me wrong. But me get invite to do collab with persons like regularly, but no, I'm just not interested in that something. You know? So yeah. But I don't think the tax rates in Jamaica are like too high. People say me have a toothache, you see man, you see me 33 years old and all. No, my wisdom teeth don't push up and every year when it come to them time the two side them just plans to come up and then they not come out and they just push up and hurt me. And it really hurt. Like seriously. Let me get a feedback on the audio because I notice persons are leaving. Come on, a giant a day keep everything at bay, is it? Um yes, so guys, we have broken that record and I really appreciate all of y'all for being here with me. I really appreciate that. Bryant, you're always there. I'm happy to give you a big up in the next video, a shout out in the shout out video. You know, I'm gonna do another live video one of these days where I'm gonna be. I'll show some people like my qualifications and them stuff like and my paperwork because from my feedback I've been getting persons are wondering or whether you come from just I tell you something now where they see it. But guys, yeah, man, is the information I'm giving you out. Alright? Yeah man. And yeah, the the video I did about the firearm license, the firearm laws in Jamaica, you know, Fox 46 Charlotte or something like that. They actually asked for a clip from that, and well, I did not get the feedback as to if they had used it or stuff like that. But I realized the views kind of jump on the video. So my voice is getting out there. Not even my voice, our voices are getting out there. You know, have a great Sunday. Skylar going today Sunday, like seriously? No, today on a Sunday, my. Hey, look here. Ah, you just got me scared just now. Today on a Sunday, today's Saturday. Today's Saturday, not Sunday. Sunday would have to start cooking and peas would have to be on fire and all of them things. You know? Yeah, so it's not Sunday, it's Saturday. Yeah guys, so I just want to say thank you all for joining me again. I really appreciate all of y'all being here. It's a pleasure. Isn't it? Really appreciate it. It's you guys that help to grow Elite Jamaica, you know. It's y'all that help to make me able to go live for so long, and I can hear my audio clear and I can see me good because y'all let me be able to purchase laptop and the equipment to actually go live. Is it? So yeah, I really appreciate that. And yeah, guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to Elite Jamaica, remember you can subscribe to Elite Jamaica by clicking that red subscribe button. Yeah, man, and turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon so that you can receive all of my updates. You understand? You can know when I update new video, when I upload new video, is it? Yeah, man. So yeah, um, Brian, let me ask you a question though. How long have you leave Jamaica? So already. All right, am I waiting for you? Oh, well, okay. Banana can let it come. Yeah, let it. Yeah, of course you can leave it come. Leave it and come back. Not it now, darling. Okay. Yeah? All right. Hold on. Make sure. Okay. All right. Yeah, guys. Sorry about that. As you know, yeah, we almost at an hour, and you know, when I'm at 1 hour, I'll be leaving. So I'm not telling you from now because I'm not the type of person to like cut and just not telling her just go live and just gone so that you get views, you get long views for a video. No, I'm not really depend on that. Is it? So I'll let you guys know when I'm leaving. So you know whenever time I reach to an hour, I'll let you know when I'm leaving. Is it? Yeah, man. So any more questions, guys? I'm not think that video I go monetize still, you know, but you know, really appreciate you all being here with me. It's really a pleasure. You know, really appreciate that. That's what helped to grow this channel. You see, I wanna no, I can't ask a question from my life. Because if I ask a question that even though I do it, just saying it will get this video demonetized. So I'm not gonna ask a question that. We all know what I was gonna ask you. You know. Somebody just comment in the comment section and them say if me for hide or show the comment. Wanna tell me if me show the comment because some idiot just comment a while ago in the comment section. I don't know what that's all about. So let me know if me show the comment. I can't answer me. Somebody I really love if somebody could answer me. Yeah, guys, let me know if I can share the comment so that persons can see. So, guys, we're at an hour and 19 seconds. And thank you for joining me again. I really appreciate you all being here with me. And for those of you just coming, you can actually catch this video on the replay. It's going to be uploaded shortly. So, thank you again. It's a pleasure. And see you next time. Bless.